Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Saturday Night Psychic. I'm your host, Lennis. Thank you for joining my channel and watching the videos. Be sure and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the bell that you don't miss the posting. I'm coming to you with now, there's two parts of this. This is the first part, Olympus has fallen. Now, I did it in two parts because these are my psychic and tarot observations. It's just what I feel now, or what I see psychically and what the angels and guides have showed me. So we'll see how things transpire, what's going on. But anyway, the title of this video is Olympus has fallen. Okay, Jared, remember these are my psychic observations and reveals. Jared, Trump's son, will be in a bad vehicle accident. It turns tragic that it's a possibility he could lose his life or he could become disabled in some form or fashion. Melania Trump, she'll divorce Trump 6 months after he exits the office. Also, I want you guys to research and check this out for yourself. Italy had a satellite up there that was encrypted that they sold to the Vatican. Or maybe not sold, but they gave it to the Vatican. This was used against Trump and the Capitol building, this encrypted satellite. The Vatican was heavily involved in the Capitol building along with Soros, Gates, and the Rothschilds. Also involved in the Capitol takeover was Cheney. He was involved because he was betrayed. Mind you, Cheney is part of the deep state. Now, I want you guys to think about this for a minute. Where has the Pope been? We ain't seen the Pope in I don't know when. Because what we saw was a hologram. That wasn't really him. Is he sick? Is he dead? Where is the Pope? What's going on? I know one thing. The Vatican is heavily involved in human trafficking. Yes, they are. The Catholics, yes, they are. I know it's probably going to piss some of you people off that are Catholics, but the Vatican is heavily involved in human trafficking. So we ain't seen the Pope. We don't know where he is. And the Prime Minister of Italy, they're not asking him to step down. Him and their VP, they're asking them to be arrested. Okay? It's like, oops, it was an accident about the encrypted satellite and what happened in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol. Well, oops, we want to see them get arrested. Okay? Also, you might think about, where is the Queen? We ain't seen the Queen for a year. And she ain't put Charles in charge. I mean, William seems to be the social butterfly, him and his wife, to keep things going. But where is the Queen? What happened there? Because also England is involved in human trafficking too, and pedophilia. Okay, just something for you guys to think about. Don't get pissed off with me. I'm putting it out there for you to research and find out for yourself. Okay, Donald Trump will end up having a stroke within 12 months. And it will be a debilitating stroke. Some people will feel like he deserves it. I'm not going to say that because I don't wish sickness or bad health on anybody. So although folks feel like it, some folks feel like what goes around comes around, okay? And karma is a bitch. Okay, from the 11th to the 16th of January, heads will roll, arms will be folded and tied up politically. There will be some scars. What kind, can't tell at this moment, but these scars will not be the healing kind. They will be scarred for life. Social media is going to flip how they accept information from advertisers and political adversaries, people in office or running for office. So look for that change. Next Saturday, which I think is the 17th or the 16th, I see a bomb going off in the capital of Washington, D.C. There'll be several injuries, not many deaths, and people will have gotten maimed. The government receives a heads up, so they are aware of this happening, okay? I believe ex-attorney General Barr will know or have information of this occurring. Of course, it is our homemade terrorists, American domestic terrorists. On the 17th of January, folks will be praying for relief from weather like weather anomalies, not only across the United States, but around the world. Trump will not be impeached. Okay? That's what I saw. Trump will not be impeached. I got a question for y'all on this one. How does Bill Cosby in prison have a Twitter account? How does Harvey Weinstein have a Twitter and Facebook account all while in prison? How is that possible? I didn't know prisoners were allowed to use social media while in prison. Could someone right below in the comments section help me to understand this? Thank you very much. Because I didn't know that was even a possibility remotely, let alone that, you're seeing these tweets and Facebook and stuff from Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein. So if you guys understand it better than me, please comment down below and let a sister know, okay? President-elect Biden and Harris will take their oaths inside the building due to possible assassination attempts. Trump will sit out in Florida during the inauguration of Biden and Harris. Right now, he is not welcome in any foreign country, regardless of his golf course or his hotels. This is a weather report. From January 17th through the 23rd, there's going to be some very bad rains, flooding, and there will be earthquakes. So be prepared like the women in the Bible. Have your oil lamps ready. We also have already seen some, okay, let me go to this one. From the 17th of January to the 23rd, Russia will try to take down the eastern seaboard grid. They accomplish this by satellite, so be warned. This happened before over 10 years ago, where there was no electricity whatsoever. Folks were walking in the streets to get home or wherever they were going. Do you remember that in New York? Everybody was out walking in the streets because the grid had went down. This time it will be a lot more states involved than New York. This has been predicted that this grid could go down. I want to let you know this. Supposedly in Pakistan, 40% of that country, their grid just went down. In Germany, part of their grid went down. And I understand in England, part of their grid went down. So y'all might want to check that out. But if this is true, what I saw, and it happens on the eastern seaboard, other companies will be affected across the nation, not just the state of New York or the eastern seaboard, okay? But you guys need to have your food preparations or whatever together, okay, that you can survive this. I don't know. I didn't see how long this grid would be down. I would matter maybe a couple or 3 days at the top. But you need to be prepared, okay? The last week of January expects snow to wreak havoc across the nation. Some areas worse than others. Others might be extremely cold and icy. Maybe even ice storms. So be prepared. Okay, that's part 1 of Olympus Has Fallen. I'll be back with part 2 shortly. Thank you for watching this video. If no one's told you that they love you today, well, I do. Go out and make it a good day. Thank you.